Hey everyone, welcome back to the Doremicom channel. I'm here in front of my 3D printer and the various things with a status update. This is January 20th and we're going to go through what the 3D printer has been outputting over the last couple of days. Okay, so the first thing that I started printing out, and you're going to notice a bit of as we continue on, the scale increases, but like I said before, I went ahead and did some rocket launchers. I do think it's kind of silly that Games Workshop doesn't sell, replacement pieces like this for $10. You got to repurchase the entire miniature. I'm not interested in trying to 3D print an entire 4K army. I just needed these parts specifically for my Imperial Knights. The peg is too big, so I will be cutting this off, drilling underneath and adding magnets to it. But that's part one. I don't know. I'm kind of playing back and forth between, do I need to paint it before I put it on? Do I need to magnetize it before I start painting it? I don't know. These are questions. The next thing, I was really getting big into Savage Worlds, and so I really wanted status rings. These might be a little bit larger than I intended to print out. I'm kind of curious if there's like a scale for the printing so I can go, yeah, take this, but only print it at like 75% scale. But for now, these are good at least for dealing with large scale monsters and whatnot. All the various statuses that come for Savage Worlds. The third thing I printed was Isengard Dice Tower. So as you can see down the bumpers, dice, drop in the top, comes down below. This particular STL file that I found has no supports, which meant as soon as it printed, it was perfect. It prints in two pieces like that. I went ahead and magnetized it, as you can see, which is helpful when I'm using it, that as you start dropping dice in here without magnetizing it, sometimes the top can shake off. Now that it's magnetized, as you can see, it holds pretty well, but it's not so strong that you can't just remove it. I feel like I need a airbrush for some of these things. So if you all can recommend it down in the comment section, what sort of airbrush I should be looking at, I'd really appreciate it. Give me the whole setup, like exactly everything I should purchase. The next thing that I'm printing, it's taking time. It's in here. When everything is said and done, I think I'm going to need 2 of these containers in order to contain it. I don't want to go into it just yet. I want to make sure I can start actually piecing it together with magnets before I share it with you guys. I hope you understand it is only, I just want to make sure that when I say it's going to be done, it's going to be done. 2 of these containers, when I can start getting the airbrush and painting it, I promise I will share this with you, because I will need your help in thinking of all the many things I can do with it. Anyways, I hope you have a good one. Take care.